Tonight, 2020 World Teachers' Day, President Muhammadu Buhari approves incentives for teachers. Justice Governor Godwin Obaseki honors 20 teachers for dedication to duty. Plus, Criminal High Court adjourns hearing on bail application in late Wiler's case. A very good evening to you and welcome to the news at 7. I am Udakobong Achiba. Today is World Teachers' Day. Happy Teachers' Day to our teachers in Nigeria, and we begin with President Muhammad Buhari, who has approved automatic employment for education students on graduation, extension of teachers' retirement age to 65 and teaching service year to 40. This is in the President's message to Nigerian teachers as they joined their counterparts the world over in marking 2020 World Teachers' Day. Adebola Brookston Sunday reports that his message was presented by the Minister of Education, Adamu Adamu.
Special salary scale for teachers in basic and secondary schools, including provisions for rural posting allowance, science teacher allowances, and peculiar allowances is hereby given. Free tuition and automatic admission for biological children of teachers in their respective schools.
To ensure that the COVID-19 protocols and guidelines for safe reopening of school are strictly complied with by all concerned, in order to safeguard the health and safety of the learners, teachers, and the school community as a whole.
To uphold education nationally, internationally, training youths, making them to be productive, making them to be morally useful to the society.
Yeah, the teacher celebration in Nigeria with President Buhari rolling out package for teachers. Moving on now, still talking about teachers celebration. Who says that teachers' reward is in heaven? It is here on earth. This is reenacted as Governor Godwin Obaseki presents a 1 million naira cash gift and fellowship waiver to an NPower teacher, Ruth Annie, for her outstanding role during the Do Best at Home e-learning program. This was at the Do Star Teachers Recognition Ceremony, where 19 other teachers were dutifully awarded in celebration of the 2020 World Teachers' Day. Elizabeth Omoko reports.
A sum of 1 billion.
Ruth Annie is a former Batch A NPower beneficiary assigned to teach at Utako Primary School in East and Northeast. Despite not being a full-fledged civil servant, she carved a niche for herself in her place of assignment, commending other teachers for their roles in ensuring that every child in the state continued learning while schools were not open due to unprecedented circumstances caused by coronavirus. Governor Obaseki explained that a 3-year fellowship program that will aid the intensive training of aspiring teachers in primary and junior secondary schools, called the Edo Star Support Teachers to Achieve Result Fellowship Program, will be launched in the states.
To further institutionalize the Edo Best program, we are launching the Edo Star Fellowship program because a lot of you complain and justifiably so of your workload. Rather than just go out and recruit teachers randomly, we're going to hire teachers in their locale, that is where they live, in the communities they live, under the Edo Star Fellowship Program.
Executive Chairman Edo Superb, Dr. Joan Osalviawe, thanked the governor for his initiative within the past 3 years of his administration. A drama sketch depicting the active role of teachers in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic was demonstrated by pupils. The theme for the 2020 Teachers' Day is Teachers Leading in Crisis, Reimagining the Future. In Benin, Elizabeth Omoko, NCA News.
Now, the role of teachers in building resilience and shaping education in post-COVID-19 era takes center stage as teachers in Edo, under the aegis of Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools, ASUS Edo State, joined their counterparts across the world to mark this year's World Teachers' Day. Goodluck Enaine reports.
These are some of the old pupils of Orogene, a primary school founded in 1933 on Orogene Street off TV Road. Thanks to this social media platform, they are able to reconnect, to forge a common front, and give back to their alma mater that laid a good foundation for them. This visit to their former assistant headmaster comes with memories as they sang a song he taught them 36 years ago.
Appreciate you, Daddy, today, for all that you did in our lives. We are the first to be in school. You organized us, and when we recollect all the happenings of then, we felt we cannot really help but to come and say, thank you, we really appreciate you.
We just got to know of recent that he's still alive. So we decided to come here, and we are surprised that being here, he's still very sound. Even in his mental situation, he's very okay.
The father of 9 is surprised to see them, even though he can no longer recognize them. When the gifts started coming, foodstuff, beverages and cash, he could not hold it any longer.
Baba, it's okay. It's okay, Papa. We appreciate you, sir.
Pa David Ogayirio lost his left leg in an accident on his way back from the teacher training college in Igweben, but it did not stop him from pursuing his career. On his bicycle with his wooden clutches, he rode about 2 kilometers from his house in Uwelu to school. He is happy to be alive to reap the fruits of his labor.
So those of you who came here this morning, and when you get home, your homes will be better.
Amen. I'm happy that the honor didn't come after he has passed on.
Before now, he does a bit of farming to make ends meet, but with his present state of health, there is very little he can do. He is grateful he has roof over his head from his labor when he was agile. But even as he is grateful, Pa Ogayerio is worried about when his gratuity will come, having retired in 1999.
I retired at salary grade 12, step 10. Up to now, they have not paid me my gratuity. I have tried and tried.
As his children say their goodbyes with a promise to always check on him, their other point of focus is to rebrand their alma mater, which is not in a good state, to make it conducive for academic activities. In Benin, Agatha Egwareuju, NTA News.
We sincerely apologize for the mix-up in that report. That was Agatha's report on all pupils of Orogene Primary School, class of 1984, on the occasion of World Teachers' Day, celebrating their 80-year-old former assistant headmaster for his dedication and commitment to duty, which they say has shaped them positively. And we still go back to that report where we told you that the role of teachers in building resilience and shaping education in post-COVID-19 era takes center stage as teachers in Edo, under the aegis of Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools, ASUS Edo State, joined their counterparts across the world to mark this year's World Teachers' Day. Goodluck Enaine reports.
The day provides the occasion to celebrate the teaching profession, take stock of achievements, and draw attention to the voices of teachers who are striving to attain the Sustainable Development Goal 4 on education.
We have looked up to teachers as very important and responsible members of society.
You are being given an assignment today to mold young minds so that while we lament over today, we can have hope that the future that we face will be a better one.
No doubt, the COVID-19 pandemic has significantly added to the challenge faced by the education system globally. Teachers' contributions to provide remote learning, support vulnerable population, reopen schools and ensure that learning gaps are being mitigated are not left unnoticed. This, respondents say, should be encouraged.
Our way of teaching and learning must change. We expect that there is going to be a combination of the online mode of teaching and the traditional method of teaching. In that case, it's going to be a double-edged sword for teachers.
The pandemic has told us that going physical should not be the only primary mode of dissemination of information or academic learning.
We appreciate government steps in providing security in some schools. However, many schools are yet to be attended to, thereby giving room for hoodlums to perpetuate their evil acts.
As academic activities begin, the teachers say they are set to go the extra miles. The theme for this year's celebration is Teachers Leading in Crisis, Reimagining the Future. In Benin, good luck in any NT News.
You can subscribe and watch our news stories and other programs in our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. Like us on Facebook, NTA Benin, or follow us on our Twitter handle at NTA Benin1. You're still watching NTA News at 7. We now take a break. We'll be back shortly. Please stay tuned.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, 2 things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenoyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold. Our hospitality is gold.
They finish for Muyi line, no. The friend of Nigeria students, the People's Transport, we get everybody for mind. Inside all this, we still arrange to make sure say passengers enjoy safe ogbonge journey with paddy price. Muyi line, you na true friend of travelers, so, and you don't arrange special discount from Benin to Lagos, Mine to Yanokwaja, Yaba, and Aja, Benin to Port Harcourt, Warri, Bayelsa, all Niger Delta routes, Ekpoma, Auchi, Abuja, and other places for Nigeria. Muyi line executive charter buses and cars like Toyota Corolla, Toyota Camry, Sienna, then to carry you to international airports and other places for Nigeria. Save money, enjoy special paddy price for Muyi line. 169 Selu Lagos Road, opposite Technical Junction, Benin City. Muyi line, friend of Nigeria students.
St. Regis Hotels and Resorts. Come have a taste of class and quality. Exclusive VIP suites and resorts in GRA Benin City. Experience paradise in comfort. Come live in your dream home of luxury. St. Regis Hotels and Resorts at number 7 Osaigede Street off Upper Adesua, GRA, Benin City. For reservations, call 08-1800-00956.
Many thanks for staying tuned, away from World Teachers' Days to other stories. The Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, has banned the personnel of the Federal Anti-Robbery Squad, FSAS, and other tactical squads of the force, including the Special Tactical Squad, Intelligence Response Team, Anti-Cultism Squad, and other tactical squads operating at the federal zonal and command levels from carrying out routine patrols and other conventional low-risk duties, stop and search duties, checkpoints, mounting of roadblocks, traffic checks, with immediate effect. In addition, no personnel of the force is authorized to embark on patrols or tactical assignments in Mufti. In a statement by the Force Public Relations Officer, Force Headquarters, Abuja, DCP Frank Mba, the IGP's directives come against the backdrop of findings by the leadership of the force that a few personnel of the tactical squads hide under disguise to perpetuate all forms of illegality contrary to the standard operating procedure, code of conduct, and rules of engagement establishing the squads. Specifically, the IGP has warned the tactical squads against the invasion of the privacy of citizens, particularly through indiscriminate and unauthorized search of mobile phones, laptops, and other smart devices. They are to concentrate and respond only to cases of armed robbery, kidnapping, and other violent crimes when the need arises. He has therefore ordered the X-Squad and Monitor Unit to embark on immediate and massive nationwide monitoring of activities of tactical squads and other officers on the road and ensure prompt arrest, investigation, and prosecution of all erring police officers who violate these directives and other extant regulations of the force. The IGP reaffirms his commitment to bequeathing to Nigerians a reformed police force that is accountable, responsible, and ever ready to defend and uphold the rights of the citizens while discharging its duties of keeping the people safe and secured. He enjoins the citizens not to allow the misconduct by a few personnel of the force to negatively impact on their belief, confidence, and trust in the police. Meanwhile, Vice President Professor Yemi Osibajo has expressed concern over young Nigerians being brutalized by men of the Nigerian police force, especially the Special Anti-Robbery Squad and those in other tactical units. Speaking to newsmen at the Presidential Villa in Abuja, the Vice President described these actions as totally unacceptable, assuring Nigerians that a reform in the police force to curb these excesses is in the offing. Set House correspondent Jide Onifade reports.
The Vice President's reaction follows the concern raised by other Nigerians over the arrest of young men and women suspected to be fraudsters by some police officers. Vice President Yemi Osibajo condemns in way and manner this has been done, stressing that the president is equally averse to this.
The arrest, naming, killing of young people, of anyone at all, by these same individuals is completely wrong. It is unlawful, it is illegal, and anybody, all of those who are involved in this ought to be investigated and prosecuted. Now, I'm sure that today, this afternoon, I had a meeting with the IG of police. We reviewed several of these issues. The president and I have had discussions on this. He's very, very concerned about it. He wants to see a reform. A few bad eggs within the police force causing a lot of these, and because it's all over the place in different states, there's a need, of course, to take serious action. I think that the IG statement today is a good first step.
Commenting on the recent...
Moving on now, the bail application tendered by the defense counsels on the case of alleged rape and murder of Waila Omozua was not taken by the Criminal High Court, Benin, pending a report of the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, on the matter. Ifoma Kafo has details.
Justice Efe Ekponguba of the Criminal Court 1, Agoba Semi, Benin, immediately stepped down on hearing the application for bail, which was presented by the counsel to the fifth defendant, who is one of the prime suspects in the case that allegedly paid 1 million naira to K. Owaila. The case was adjourned to enable the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, go through the matter and recommend the next stage based on their findings.
We are interested in the justice of the case, but in the process of pursuing justice, then innocent persons should not get injustice. Like ours, who is the landlady. The same boy who had confessed that it was the pastor that sent him to go and murder the girl, gave money, 1.5 million. After I had spent 2 months, he now says it's the landlady that gave, all that and all that. Other persons who are not even connected were also arrested. So we want the court to be able to separate this at this stage, while the trial go on, so that innocent persons should not suffer like my.
Meanwhile, other parties involved in the matter, including the parents of the late Owaila, Johnson and Joy Omozua, were in court.
I'm short of way for now, until we see a DPP advice. Is the DPP advice will not tell me the position the case is.
Late Owaila was allegedly raped and killed in a church where she used as a study center about 4 months ago. In Benin, Ifoma Ukafo, NTA News.
Now, the resident electoral commissioner in charge of Akwa Ibom State, Mike Guinea, has instituted a 10 billion naira libel suit against the factional chairman of APC Edo State, Colonel David Mose, and Chairman Edo State APC Media Campaign Council, John Mayaki. Mike Guinea, who is also demanding for a full-page unreserved apology to be published by Colonel Muse and John Mayaki in some prominent dailies for 7 consecutive times, also prayed to the court for a perpetual injunction restraining the defendants and others from further publishing defamatory said words against him. Mikey Guinea, who disclosed that he has the authorities of INEC to maintain the suit and vindicate his name, alleged that on August 30, 2020, during the September 19 election, the APC functional chairman and John Mayaki, in a press briefing in Nauchi, Esako West Local Government area, made allegations against him that he describes as malicious, reckless, and with intent to destroy his hard-earned reputation. He says the newspaper publications from the said press briefing has dented his image, and the suit became necessary following the failure of the factional chairman of the APC to comply with his protest letter dated August 31, 2020, demanding a retraction of the said publications. You can watch NTA. We now take a break. We'll be back shortly. Please stay tuned.
My dearest dad, it is now 2020. A decade and a half have gone by like a wind on the Earth's horizon. Today, on your 15th anniversary, we remember you as always with an innate reverence. It is said that a true Christian faith in God is not how much you can preach the verses of Bible, but your exemplary life on earth. Your presence on this earth positively impacted the lives of those around you. You were a true hero, a dad to many, who opened his doors to the less fortunate in the community you lived on a daily basis. We are forever grateful for the care, wisdom, true sacrifice, and the life you give to us all, your children. Your accomplishments while on earth are immeasurable. A dad with a heart of gold. If we follow your footsteps of hard work for unity, we will never go wrong. You didn't only give us life, but an incredible opportunity to make something of ourselves in service to the world. We believe in your braveness and the faith that you